lights in the night patrol. K9 by my side, aching soul. Whip up a storm in the kitchen heat. I'll spot the gate, never miss a beat. Whip up a storm, green thumb in the dirt we grow. Friends with devil dog going toe to toe. Cooking meals fit for a king. Uniform strong, let them freedom ring. Police power, smart and fine. Heart of gold in every line. Serve with pride, protect and show. Life of honor, let it flow. Police power, smart and fine. Heart of gold in every line. Serve with pride, protect and show. Life of honor, let it flow. Patrol the beat around the block. Crime and chaos, we're the shock. Dogs loyal, love them true. Badge of courage, painted blue. Late night calls don't slow me down. In my garden, wear the crown. Cooking meals with flair and fun. The badge I wear, second to none. Police power, smart and fine. Heart of gold in every line. Serve with pride, protect and show. Life of honor, let it flow. Late night calls don't slow me down. In my garden, wear the crown. Cooking meals with flair and fun. The badge I wear, second to none. Police power, smart and fine. Heart of gold in every line. Serve with pride, protect and show. Life of honor, let it flow.
Hey, what's up? Anybody else use a hoodie for like a jacket? I do. When it's a little cool, I find it to be helpful. By the way, y'all keep Jerry and Butler Family Farms in your hearts and prayers. All right, let me see what's going on with that. Let me remove it. I've already, you know, I'm still figuring out things on this. I should have changed. Maybe I should have put it on this other thing, but I will have to make a few adjustments with this one. There we go. I have no idea how long. How many of y'all have elderly parents or still have parents? Still with us. That is one question. My parents are dealing with something that I have no doubt they're getting scammed. We definitely use it up here. Okay. Well, hoodies are can especially well they're comfortable. They're warm. They're a good thing. I use mine basically like a jacket. I wake up in the mornings if it's cool. I throw this on. I don't have to get ready for work. I guess I just take it off and use my other stuff, my actual jacket. But hey, Desert Living, good to see you. Let's see. I guess I should do a little rearranging here. My setup does allow me to have several. Hey, Jody Genealogy, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. But my parents are both 83. there. And let me just make y'all aware of one of the. I think it's, well, it is considered a scam, and so I think people ought to be aware of what's going on. Um, the scammers do target. You're right. You're right, Santa. Scammers target the elderly, um, and it's a sad thing. If what has happened with my parents is they had somebody drop by the house, said we happen to be doing some paving down the road, and we have some of this leftover asphalt. Would you like us to put it there? And they, would you like to put it down? Like us to pave your driveway for $150? Prayers to Jerry from the UK. That's right. Jerry's going to have his heart tested. He tried to do it. His heart rate's been up as from that AFib. But you know, anyhow, they didn't. He tried to get it done once, but they didn't have the right stuff. They have to request some nuclear material to do it. Um, but he's having to go back. I don't know if they're doing that test today or what's going on. Hey, Lynn the Okie, good to see you. I guess this conversation's a little bit like my typical conversation. It just kind of jumps from subject to subject, and I am sorry about that. Um, yeah, he's been having this AFib thing for a little while, and his heart will jump up and start racing. Like I think it's normally around 60, but it's jumped up. He's going to the cardiologist to see what's next. Yeah, and they're talking about doing some side of type of procedure. Anyhow, hopefully, he's my buddy. Uh, keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Um, Today's been kind of one issue after another already. Although to be fair, I didn't wake up real early. It was like 9 o'clock, I reckon. Um, you know, anyhow, let's see. If somebody shows up, make your elderly aware when somebody comes by and quotes a ridiculously low price for something, that they're aware that, and no contract. Some of the keys, things to look out for: no contract. It's a cash sale. Well, come on. You coming up? Come on. Come on. Well, I'm not going to stand here all day waiting for you to come in. This is Rosemary. Anyhow, no, sweetheart, let's don't go through that today. I love you, but I know where that mouth's been. Um, Anyhow, the looking for a cash payment, wanting to do it quick, leftover material. Hey Sue, good to see you at the Bud Files. You know, if they don't want hey Simon, good to see you. If they don't, want to do a contract, if they don't want, I was taken for an Amazon mystery box purchase last week. I expected the pallet to be delivered in a couple of days because I don't live far from them. Amazon, I tracked it. It's from China. Good night. That's crazy. That's how you get pink eye. Well, maybe. I don't know I don't know much about that. I don't. Do dogs get pink eye? Still not here, and I expect we'll never get here. Well, it might. I don't know on that particular thing. I don't know how that works. I've never really done one of those Amazon deals. Fact is, typically, Tammy does anything dealing with Amazon. Tammy deals with it. Yeah, I'm old, and I don't. I know a few things about technology. I understand a few things, but let's face it, reminds me of another thing that's going on this morning. Mama, Devil Dog, my buddy, gave a computer to my mama. The point of it was just so that she could come on and watch, my live streams. She could come on and participate. It was easier, because she was trying to come up on live stream and on her iPad, and it kept wanting to throw her to Safari, and Safari just doesn't have, you know, for some reason wouldn't come up. It was just issues with it. In order to fix it, uh, see, I was hoping to get a bunch of items I could do up as gifts this year, since we're really running short. No small gigs for this. I know that's right. Santa gives away. Santa is the most giving individual I know. So anyhow, it's Santa. He's world renowned for being giving, for giving. Anyhow, oh wow, I didn't realize that's green. It's Sprite, not a Coke. So it it goes through it. Anyhow, so Mama couldn't remember a password, even though I do not personally know Eddie and Jamie. They seem like they really are desert. You hey Des, let me add you. Let me add you to the screen. Let me fix where you can. We can both be on here.
All right, I just saw you on, and I just saw your title. What's going on with Jerry?
Well, he's got a doctor's appointment today. He's been having issues with his AFib.
Mm-hmm.
His heart's been racing like 120, uh,
Yeah,
from 120 to like 150, really. And he normally has a heart rate of 60.
right.
So for him, that's crazy high. And so he's just going through a cardiologist, I think it was said. Um, he's got an appointment today, and he's anyhow, he's had a doctor's appointment. I thought it was to do a test, but
The
it
stress
seemed,
test.
well, yeah, he had a stress test he was supposed to do, but they didn't have. He had to do because of something. You know,
I think it was miscommunications.
well, he thought it was supposed to be a nuclear test because if because of the situation, if he came in and did a regular stress test, it could give him a heart attack. So they were wanting to do a nuclear test, but they had to request the material, and they didn't request the material. Yeah, it must have been like a miscommunication.
That's what I
But,
think it was.
but the bottom line is, it didn't get done. But
Right.
he's got a doctor's appointment today, and I know that's so we won't expect him here on the live stream. Um,
I gotcha.
I was going to go live earlier, but Ann Dale was live, and I thought about it. She does her regular Tuesdays, and so I went over to her live, and then I started setting this up. A lot of times, if I do a pop up, it's like, well, let me go live, you just to do something.
Right.
And, hey,
Hey,
James,
Kyle.
she's washing dishes, or she was washing dishes. Anyhow, so hey, Kyle, um, Jerry's dealing with the VA, so it's slow. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. I guess I wasn't remembering he goes to the VA. Makes sense. He was in the military, Navy, I think. Um, anyhow, he's got that going on. Also, my Eddie gave a computer to my mama. It was his old computer. It runs a little slow and what have you, but it's more than enough to hop on and just be on a live stream. Hey Beverly Moffat, good to see you. By the way, y'all make some connections out there. Connect with one another. Um, Kyle, how many channels do you have? That's the question.
I know
The,
now he's got Kyle Flogs.
well, I know he has at least three. Um, it may be more than that. Anyhow, so got that going on. My parents, I believe, are getting scammed with this. We have some asphalt left over scam. Uh, it it was shoddy work that they did, and it's just it didn't look right to me anyhow. Um, anyhow, so it took us a year to get Eddie's health under control because of waiting on the VA appointment. I believe it. Anyhow, so they we went over there on Saturday, and all this, and they've got asphalt in the and not exactly good quality asphalt. It was yeah. I mean, when you think of asphalt, you think of a nice clean road. This all black. Uh, this was, I mean, you could see rocks in it, and it wasn't quality work. Um, but anyhow, if you've got elderly parents, elderly friends, family members, make sure they're aware. If they didn't sign a contract, they told them $150, but then jacked it up to 1,500. It's just one thing and then another. Uh, and if you look it up on Google, there is an asphalt leftover scam. So and then Mama, I have bad enough memory. My mama's memory ain't exactly any better. You know, she forgot her password for the computer, so now I'm either going to get I'm going to my buddy Trucker Jay Jeremiah. He can
Yeah.
reset that. He's really good with computers. He's very technology updated, whatever you want to call it. So the home.
Get your mama senior citizen password book.
Do I know?
Get your mama a senior password book.
That's not a bad idea. Um, Seems like we wrote it down somewhere, but I can't. I was
Yeah,
with.
but that's I have two books. I have one I carry with me and one at home, and I put my passwords in because they change. They're constantly changing. So,
That's true.
and this way I can have it on hand, and I put it in pencil too because you know how we're always scratching off, changing our passwords. You get so much time with a certain password on a certain site, and you got to change it.
Yeah,
Hey, Simon.
but but it's been kind of a hectic morning, and so I'm. Hey, even I know that I am blessed. I'm. Uh, the blessings on me have been pressed down, shaken together, flowing out all over. I get that. That doesn't mean that I don't. I recognize that, but I also understand that sometimes you go through things that just have to be dealt with. Hey, Jason, over at Pest Hunters
Hey,
Outdoors.
Jason.
That is Jason, isn't it? It was Pest.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's.
yes.
I guess I see. I'm thinking Pest Hunter Outdoors. I forgot the outdoors part. That's sad. I can't remember. My memory is just so bad these days. Hey, Marines and Army Mom, always a pleasure to see you, man. Pleasure and an honor. Um, there, I do get concerned about that. I get concerned about my parents. I get concerned about friends. I get concerned. There's a. With all that said, you know, I'm as blessed as they come. Life is a balance. That's right. I believe that. Um, it's it is a balance, but that doesn't mean I'm not cognizant of the blessings that are there. And anyhow, um, I don't know. It's usually I'm in a really good you know mood. I am in a fine mood, but still, it's kind of uh, having this space for us. It's my pleasure. Most of what I'm saying is, you're welcome, Shawnee, but I think most of it's just saying hello to everybody. Um, I don't have a huge uh, confidence in my own YouTube ability. I mean, the fact is, hey, I put up a video about a rock being in the dirt. You know, that's not exactly, you know, groundbreaking stuff. But I ain't here to. Uh, I suspect there's a lot of folks out there that don't feel um, like they're very good at YouTubing, but with my memory and scatterbrain, way of thinking, you know, it's it's just hard to deal with at times.
Hey, Marine Time, your mom. Hey, Shawnee.
On the positive note, um, this channel is now over 1,100 hours,
Yay.
so I think it's 1121, something like that. Well, I appreciate that, Nina. Um, I do. There's a lot of wonderful people out here, and that's very humbling. Um, no, I'm not even working that many hours right now. Um, for about 3 months, I was working doubles Monday through Friday, and then also working on Sunday. I was doing about between 88 and 96 hours um, weekly. Sometimes I'd work Saturday and Sunday, just one shift normally, or a double on Sunday once in a while, and then doubles through. But this week I've only got one double and uh, one one overtime shift on my own thing.
Hi,
So
Enfield.
it's good to see you. I know I already said hello to Enfield, but it's good to see you. Um, let's see. What you got going on today, Des?
Not much. I need to get my son out of the house. He does not like to go driving anywhere because he gets motion sickness really bad. So, but I need to get him out because I need to go pay my HOA fee.
Okay.
I have until next month. I mean February, but I want to get it done and out of the way, paid for. I have the check already written up, so I want to go hand deliver.
Jamie's side effects seem to be gone. Just no movement yet. I think right, and I'd be so much better.
Hey,
Well,
Reverend Joe.
hey, Reverend Joe, good to see you. Chilly Eastern Iowa. It has been cold. Have you? I just put up a short where I swear it was 29 degrees. I was driving. I went to go get some gas in my truck, so I didn't have to stop on the way home to get gas because it was low, and it was. My dash has one of those things tells you what the temperature is, and so I noticed it was 29, but I didn't want to stop, pull off the side of the road to record it right then. By the time I came to a stop sign and I could record it, it was 28. So I did a short on that. I don't think it's any big deal, but maybe somebody will watch it. I don't know. I don't even know who cares. I'm probably the only one that cares about a 29. Although Jamie did send me a thing, a screenshot of where the temperature is 29 there in I guess Dayton.
Can I
He
show you what I got?
do I now?
Can I show you what I got?
Yeah, hang
It
on.
pertains to you.
Let's see. Yes, you are now bigified. Peace on earth. That is so sweet. I say that because that was from Tammy. I mean, that was from Jamie.
But it's a Christmas card from you all with my ornament. Well, your ornament, but my ornament given to me. So I'm going to stick it on my Christmas tree.
Yeah.
So this is my first official YouTube Christmas card. My other Christmas cards from my friend that moved to Georgia. So thank you, Gary, and thank you, Jamie, for sending it off.
Uh,
Okay, you can unbigify me.
okay, hang on. Let me. Yeah, that I'm very appreciative of Jamie. She does so much. She's very sweet.
Yeah, I'm really stinking at it right now.
And she, yeah,
Okay,
you should be getting Eddie's too.
I have a stack of chips and stickers and magnets that need to go out, but I need to get the mailers, and then I'm going to put a Christmas card in each one of those mailers, so that way it's all at once. And I have the cards, I just don't have the mailers.
Apparently, they got a heat wave there, and I think Shawnee's in Minnesota, um, making soap still anyway. I
We had to
need.
cover up our plants last night because it dipped down really low, like
Yeah,
29 degrees.
29.
Yep,
There it is.
I know, Gary.
The
But yeah, now it's 55. So
come on up. Well, here we go. Come on. See if you can get up without hitting. Nikki's won't up, but I've got Rosemary in my lap.
hey,
So,
Rosemary.
uh,
Hi, yeah, look at that face. Rosie. Hey, hi, beautiful. Look at that face.
she is a sweetie.
Aw, look at she does like Gracie. She does like the side, the swoosh.
All right, come on, Nikki. Come on.
Nikki,
Yep. Let's see if we can't get Nikki to look at the.
Nikki. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. Oh, look at you. You're just so pretty with your ears up. Yes, you hear me, huh?
Hey,
Hi,
uh,
Lan.
54 would be nice. Although I don't know what the temp is now.
Yeah, we're 55 here. So, do you have the weather app on your channel?
No, but I can
In
always.
Redbot? No. Okay.
It may be on there somewhere, but I'm not aware of it. Uh, I'll look up Jackson. That's pretty close. It's 51 here. I guess that's not bad. Um, but
Let's see if you got it.
I get it, Jamie, and thank you for all your
You
hard work.
do have it. 53 degrees.
The weather, Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you, Des. Yeah, I've got the app, I guess, on here. I thought you were talking about on the computer. Uh,
Desert. See you later, hon. Have a good day and stay warm and safe.
Thank you for coming in.
Okay, Jamie.
Yes, it does, Joe. Um, Des just did that. Pulled it up.
I
Uh,
wanted to see if it worked or not, so it works.
yeah, Cedar Rapids, 35 degrees. That's cold. That is cold. It's a cold time.
All right, Beverly. Have a great day, hon. Stay warm and safe.
Thank you for coming in, Beverly. Yeah, I just thought I'd go live for a few minutes, and of course, Ann Dale was today is her regularly scheduled, and Tuesdays I try to think, and also I know Tim goes live, but I don't know what time he goes live.
Well, he went early this morning because they're having really bad flooding up there. So he had to go around the long way to get into the city. And then he'll be back on around within the next 10 minutes to next hour. He'll be
Oh,
back, coming back on his way back.
well, let me see if I can find out uh, if he's. I mean, if it's 10 minutes, we'll
I
just.
don't know. He said somewhere around 1 or 2.
Okay.
So it just depends on him getting out and then going from there. And then not sure if the roads are going to be open because they've been sandbagging, and some of the roads are getting closed. And yeah, it's getting really rough up there. And Civi's had to leave a little early too, because she's got to figure her way to her job. Also, like some of the back roads and stuff.
Well, I'm just going to look. He had one that streamed an hour ago,
Yeah, that's the one I was at.
and I I'm just never sure I guess an hour ago would have been uh, about what 11 o'clock. Maybe it's when it ended. So 10 o'clock.
3 hours before that is his time zone
Yeah,
for me, 2 for you.
that gets confusing to me.
Yeah,
Um,
so if he got off at 11 o'clock, it was 8 o'clock his time because
well,
it was dark when he was on the road.
well, let's see. Come here, baby girl. All right. Um, it's okay. Her and AJ got into it again last night.
Uh-oh.
Well, it was right as we were going to bed. You know, I don't know. It's funny because they'll, here at one point, every time they were in the same proximity, they'd stare one another down. See, I don't know why people have trouble. Well, I understand the time zones. It's just too early in the morning for me, or it's too. I'm not thinking clearly enough to because that's 2 hour difference. But then it started an hour before that, and it was an hour ago when he ended his live, and and then YouTube. What do they mean by an hour? Was that 50 minutes ago? Was that an hour and 50 minutes ago? Does it wait till it hits the 2 hours before it switches over to 2 hours, or does it do it? 50 minutes. I don't know. I understand that right now it's almost what 12 o'clock. That's going to be 10 o'clock on the West Coast. The Mountain Time is going to be 11 o'clock, or close to. And I know Eastern Time's an hour ahead. I get that. If you look at Newfoundland's 2.5 hours ahead, except for it may still be that way when it's Mountain Savings Time. I don't know. I love peppers. Peppers are good stuff. And we got Eddie. Hey, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie. Great forehead.
Well, he got classic lines.
Yep.
There we go. You doing all right today, Eddie? Rocky trying to figure out Mountain Time. That's funny. I don't know what happened. I think he did you take yourself down, Eddie?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he's on one of his things that wants to. Uh, okay, there we go. You're muted, I think.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Okay, never
I
mind.
haven't been.
Okay.
I just haven't said nothing. Because
Gotcha.
y'all don't let somebody get a word in edgewise. I don't want to talk now.
Okay,
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
good to see. Come up, if you can. I don't know if you can. I enjoy watching his stuff. His live stream. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm with Hunter today.
Hey, Hunter.
What's up? I'm on live, Hunter.
Hi, Hunter. Hey, Red.
Hello there.
Hey, Hunter.
He's with Big Papa today.
Okay.
Well, Sammy ain't in here, so I'll say it. I'd much rather work with Hunter than Sammy.
There we go.
Sammy's more of a pain in my butt.
Now, is Sammy taking a vacation, or is he just taking the day off?
He put his truck in the shop today or something to get it worked on.
Oh, okay.
I wished he was gone for vacation. Then I could work with Hunter for a whole week or two.
Well, that'd be
But
good.
I don't think Hunter likes working with me.
Why not?
I don't know. He's making that up. Well, he could leave Sammy. Sammy could run the business from home or sit home, and me and Hunter could do all the work. No, I don't get paid enough for that.
He's like, nope.
Says Devil Dog. Uh, cheers. I reckon that's what that means. Eddie, Dez, Santa.
Cheers.
Very cool. Um,
I'm
yeah,
full.
Where's Santa?
Santa's in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Tell him to check his email. I freaking emailed him and he never responded.
Santa, check your email. Eddie sent you an email and you never responded. There, I told him.
Yeah, now I see him. That's proof Eddie knows how to get ahead in life.
Okay.
That's probably when I was showing my forehead.
Yeah, I expect so.
Santa did not respond to my email.
Well, Santa's busy.
Santa needs to make time for me.
Oh,
He deals with millions and millions of children.
kids. And he's got to take care of the elves and the reindeer and his wife.
It's actually about a kid.
Well, Simon says your email went to the naughty list pile.
You know, son.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know Santa.
Uh-oh. Gracie tried to eat the Amazon guy.
Well, he shouldn't have come up on the porch.
He probably didn't know.
There are signs that say beware of dog and don't enter in dog on all kinds of stuff like that.
Look, maybe he doesn't know how to read.
Well, then maybe he shouldn't be working for Amazon.
It seems like he'd have to read to be able to get the addresses right.
He could have a side partner that's driving the truck. They have runners.
Well, you'd think this partner would have looked out at at Eddie's, porch and saw the signs and says,
Like I said, the Amazon guy probably doesn't know how to read. It's his partner, the runner, The Amazon, the driver stays in the truck. The runner goes and does all the other stuff.
oh, okay, that makes sense. Still, you'd think the driver would have saw the signs and said something.
Well, he's outside the gate.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know.
I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if there was a driver and a runner, but during the holidays, that's usually how it goes. At least around here it does, anyway.
See, it says leave on porch.
Leave on step. See, Gary, that's what I'm talking about. You
Yeah.
make up your own words what you want it to say. It clearly says leave on steps, and you put leave on porch on that.
Well, you're going to have to do. You're going to have to do the senior print, the extra large print, so they can read.
Was you there when we were talking about this the other day about you making up your own words?
Me or him,
Gary.
or both of us.
Gary, when he's reading chat, making it say what he wants it to say.
Well,
No, I missed that one.
maybe I have trouble reading. You're making fun of somebody who's, reading challenge or something.
You got an excuse for everything, don't you, Gary?
Well,
Your memory's a tour of a stat. Now you can't read because your memory, you're reading challenged.
well, maybe.
What's your excuse for being short, Gary?
I'm taller than you.
No, you ain't.
No, you're not, Gary. I'm sorry, but I saw it in person. You're not.
I'm taller than he is.
No, you're not. I can see this because I actually saw it in person.
It's not much, but you are a little bit shorter than me, Gary, just barely.
Well,
But I will concede that I am wider than you, Gary.
all right.
Maybe one time you were taller, but now that you're getting older, you start shrinking. I hate to tell you this, hon. I've shrunk.
Yeah, that is true. As you get older, you start shrinking, Gary. My
I
mom's
lost
proof of
3/4
that.
of an inch.
And so yeah, that's probably what you've went down faster than I have.
Well, I ain't gonna argue the point.
I guess it's because your spine contracts and your bones contract or something, like that. So you lose height.
Well, I'm glad I'm on here, even though, I'm disagreeing with you on the height thing. It's been a little bit of a rough morning, so it's nice. Or is it drier? Is that drier? Uh, let's see.
Oh
Eddie's
wow.
knee surgery. Really? Well, make sure you keep her in your prayers too. Positive
Well,
thought.
I guess she's lost a lot of height, so she's trying to get it back.
Well, that makes
She
sense.
got her extensions put in her knees.
Yeah, my mom fell a while back and had to get a new hip replacement. Um,
Yep, I
Gary will
remember that.
Gary will be a Smurf soon. Um,
Yeah, because he was shrinking smaller and smaller.
Well, we can call him Papa Smurf.
But look, I've got the bigger
We can
Smurf.
call him Papa
okay, hang on. We'll bigify Des.
Smurf because he's old.
See, you can be this size Smurf.
Who's that? Grumpy Smurf?
No, Grumpy's got a grumpy face. I'm not
Hey,
sure which one
somebody
this
can
one
give
is.
me. Okay, so I'll be Grumpy Smurf. Gary can be Papa Smurf or Sneezy Smurf or what Smurf are
Oh wow!
you, Gary?
No, Papa Smurf is Skipper.
They're having to redo your mom's.
Skipper never responded to me.
Oh, he might not be here anymore.
He may not.
It's Devil Dog Smurf. That's a good one. We have a Devil Dog Smurf, a Cop
Well, okay.
Smurf.
It's Devil Dog Smurf.
Red says I'm Dopey Smurf. No, that's the dwarf. You're not Dopey. There's no way in the Seven Dwarfs.
The yeah. By the way, Eddie, thank you.
Well, Gary dang sure ain't handy, man. You're welcome, but Gary sure ain't.
Uh-oh, you're breaking up.
Breaking up a little bit, Eddie. I love these dogs. They truly are a blessing.
Is Gary offline?
No.
No, I'm still alive.
What, Gary? I missed it. Whatever.
I was just saying I love these I love these dogs.
What?
I love these dogs.
Oh, yeah. I was saying Gary sure ain't handyman Smurf.
Well, it's easier.
Not that you couldn't do it, but you never do.
There's 5 things you can spend money on. There's 5 things you can do with your money.
Procrastination Smurf.
Well, you can buy things. That doesn't give happiness. Uh, you can buy time. In other words, pay somebody to do something that you would have to do otherwise. You can buy experiences. Spend money traveling, visiting, spending time on. You can give it away. You know, see somebody in need, help them out. 5, you can save it. All of them, bring happiness except for buying things. So there's so many better things to do with money than spend it on something.
No, that sounds like a pretty good way to spend money.
Well, I don't judge other people for what they buy and what they spend anything, but that's you know when you buy something, ultimately the new wears off of it, and it doesn't bring you.
You got to buy food, Gary. Otherwise, you would die.
Well, I would argue that that's buying an experience. If it's good food, if it's something you enjoy. I like eating, so it is a requirement of life that you drink, you water, or you stay hydrated. You have to eat, you have to breathe, and you have to have shelter to some degree. So, wow,
See, we out here in the middle of nowhere.
I see that. How far away is your destination?
Home.
Are you already? Well, I thought you still had another thing to do.
We just finished our second one. We're way down here in Port Arthur.
I can see that, Joe. He says if I buy a car, I bless others with transportation as well as myself. I don't. I get that. I understand. Um, but it's not the car that brings you happiness. It is, the blessing other people. So from, I guess, sometimes a purchase can, you know, provide abilities to. But those are the five things you can do with money. And I'm not. In fact, when it comes, this Christmas is upon us. Christmas is a season of giving. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Money is necessary. Doesn't mean there doesn't add or detract from the five things you can do with it. Um, but you do have to have money, in today's society. Although, I know some people use the barter, and that is the oldest way of buying things.
But
Bartering.
if you got stuff to barter with, or
Well,
skill,
it's not necessarily things that you can barter. You can barter time. You can
I
barter.
think I said skill.
You're right. Abilities or skills or um, there are different things you can barter.
What if you
Um,
ain't got no abilities or skills?
well, Eddie, you've got abilities and skills even if you don't recognize them. And I would say that even everybody has some kind of ability or skill, even if it's just like a manual labor type thing, or let's see. Hey, Sharon, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. But you know, all these things are true. As far as I can tell, the now I would let me step back a minute because I had a nephew that had no. Well, my nephew who has since passed away, was very disabled. All he could do really is lay there. But even then, he had the ability to bring joy to his family. So, you know, who loved, his, uh, he was loved. So that's a person, though, rather than a thing. Um, I guess, let's see, Eddie, you're where you're at due to a skill to get in the vehicle. Well, he also did, he has a skill to edit. He has a skill to work on computers. He has a skill. He has many skills. Here we go. Lay down, sweetheart. There we go. You're good. In fact, I'll show you something that he did. Hang on, I'm gonna switch over to this, and I got to add a few things to it. I'm going to I'm gonna demonstrate one of his skills, and wrong one. And I guess I need to share the screen, don't I? Let's see. Hang on. I'll get it right in a minute. Here we go. All right. And I'm going to go over to. Let me check real quick. See if Tim's live again. Nope. Let's see. Oh, I was going to go to. Oh, let me change this. Just switch over to main channel. Go to my channel. And then we'll go. And I'll show you all the video. Oh, that's the wrong channel. What am I thinking? Foolishness. Uh, I'll get there in a minute. Let's show the video. I'm gonna show you your video, Eddie. Video that you did for me. Let's see. Can y'all hear that?
Yes. 20 seconds.
Gary's out back with his hands in the dirt, planting tomatoes in his favorite old shirt. Nikki's barking, AJ's digging a hole, Rosemary sniffing by the garden roll. He used to watch football, holler at the screen. Now he's got kale and collards where the end zone's been. Tammy's by the barn with her goats and her hens, rabbits in the hutch, worms in their bins. Gary's twerking by the tractor, grooving in his boots, hanging out like a belt loop. He's got nothing to lose, parsimonious and proud, but he splurged on a beer, throwing out redneck words, big ones too, my dear. He's a gardener, a cook, a dog daddy, it's true. Gary's got a garden groove. He wears the pants, but Tammy picks the shade, khaki or denim, depends on the day. His mama cracks jokes that'll leave you in tears. His daddy's got smart, speaks tongues, no fear. PK by birth, he quotes scripture like prose with a pedantic flair only Gary knows. Gary's twerking by the tractor, grooving in his boots, hanging out like a bell loop. He's got nothing to lose, parsimonious and proud, but he splurged on a beer, throwing out redneck words, big ones too, my dear. He's a gardener, a cook, a dog daddy, it's true. Gary's got a garden groove. There's Nikki, Rosemary, and AJ on the run. Tammy's got the barn chores, he's baking in the sun. Gary's got his quirks, he's a walking contradiction with $5 words and backyard conviction. Gary's twerking by the tractor, grooving in his boots, hanging out like a belt loop. He's got nothing to lose, parsimonious and proud, but he splurged on a beer,
I think it's long enough.
That's cute.
The oh, I absolutely love it when the
Red.
I absolutely love it when let's see. Let me go back to this one. The let's see, twerking by the tractor. I can't unsee that. Oh, that's funny. But it was it just makes me smile when you see Ed up there twerking and dadgum Emily and Nina and Jerry and that's just hilarious and it brings a smile to my face. Um, that's
Yeah, well, you twerking brings a smile to everybody's face, Gary. Or either that or they go blind, one of the two.
well, I'm thankful that lit up your day. You know, it was. Hey, it's a funny video, and you have an ability, Eddie, to um, even though you sound like sandpaper or act like sandpaper, kind of rough, you still help a lot of people, and you are a blessing to a lot of folks. So it was, yeah. I can't wait to see. I'm gonna have to, but I can't wait to see what kind of response. I don't think I've gotten a whole lot of feedback on that yet. I mean, you know, as far as I don't think it's been well received. I guess is probably the best way to put it. And that's okay. Um, the let's see, content. and go over the videos. I think it's only had a few views. Well, I guess it had 27 views. You know, although it did get 3 subscribers so far. Um, 3 out of 27 ain't bad. Anyhow, and it could be just the channel it's
That's
on.
for every 9 people that watch it, somebody subscribes.
Yeah, that's true, and that's really good. Um, Statistically, it's very very good. Uh, it's better than 10%. Um, but I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. When we promote it, we'll do that. In the next episode of Two Dudes Give Clues, and then we'll do a follow up on it the following week. And um, it won't be doing any. I won't be doing any twerking. I don't blame you. Red. It's kind of fun to play around though. Maybe I just don't have a sense of decorum or something. I don't know. We'll see. But hey, Eddie, he's waving at the camera. Still nothing but flat. How long before you get home, Eddie? Well, maybe he doesn't hear me.
35 minutes.
Oh, okay. Hey, Fear Brooks. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, Fairbricks.
But anyhow, yeah, I just thought I'd do a pop up. For some reason, now I got the hiccups. We're on YouTube Police at the moment. Uh, Analytics. Now I got the hiccups. That kind of is not good. But in order to be, thank you, I appreciate that, Anfield. Um, in order to get monetized within the 1 year, you have to average 10.96 hours a day. So that's 11 hours a day. 700 or 77 hours a week. Um, I don't know. I just like getting on here and talking with folks. But sometimes I get focused on the nuts and bolts, I guess, of it. I don't know. So Eddie's heading home. Des, you're heading out to pay your HOA
I
fee.
hope. I don't know. It depends on my son. If not, it'll be tomorrow with my daughter.
Okay. Is Serena not home?
No, she's at the cottage. She does the cottage on Tuesdays.
Okay, so she works there too.
She does 1 day a month. It gives her a little bit of money for you know clothing and underwear and all that lovely stuff that goes with it,
Okay.
or her streaming. She plays games with her friends.
Oh, okay.
Live stream on YouTube.
The what does she play?
So I don't know. She's got the goggles and stuff. The whole virtual
VR.
whatever.
I've never.
Yeah, they
Virtual,
all
yeah.
go into a room and hang out.
VR, virtual reality, Gary.
Okay. Hang on. Anfield said they just put out uh, a vlog, and is that on a is that on a web page or is that on like let's see brings to me. Let's see what the mail train brings to me. Uh, that was 3 hours ago. Hey, it's okay if we play that, Anfield. Um, is it with your permission? I'll play it. You know, yeah, I'm there on your channel at the moment. I just wanted to the wanted okay. Well, let's watch Anfield's. Let's watch Anfield's. Hang on, let me.
Yeah, Simon did a chili video last night. It was really good. So
Who did?
Simon, yes, I can barbecue.
Okay.
Part of that collab of Ed's and Amy's and a bunch of other people. Sivy did one too for that collab as well when she did her 2 meals.
On the editing.
I don't edit, so you guys are lucky if you get anything from my channel other than lives and a 2 minute short or less.
Yeah, Eddie's pretty good at editing. I know how to do it. I know that I'm as good as Eddie is.
Yeah, part of the thing I'm doing tomorrow too is taking the 7 Duke books that I have and finding a little library somewhere in town.
Hang on. Where did it-
Ow, 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 ow. Sorry. Knees and wounds.
All right. That's quite a few trains going through there. Editing, I think it takes a while. I guess it kind of, it's been my experience that my pleasure, Anfield, my pleasure. The fact is, I think it takes a while to learn a lot about editing. It can be intimidating, I guess, best way to put it.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, I use a different one. I really need to download, the one that Eddie and them use, DaVinci Resolve. But I've just so used to using OpenShot, and I can do so far I've been able to do everything I want with OpenShot. I understand how it works, and it's easier for me to use that. Uh, Anyhow, we've been live a little over an hour. I guess maybe we ought to. I got other things I need to take care of, and spend a little bit more time with the dogs before
Before you go to work.
before I go to work. And so anyhow, thank y'all for coming in. Let me go through and look and see who else in. I think Enfield's the only one's talked lately. No, let me see if I can read that. Enfield, yeah, and Simon. But let me thank you and Eddie also for showing up, and
Welcome.
well, I'm sure I'll go live at some point. I never know when, but seems to be in the mornings these days on this. And there's Eddie, and there's Jamie.
Have a good day, Eddie and Jamie
Yeah.
and everybody.
All right. Hey, Anfield.
Hello. Thank you for that. Now I was
I'm chocolate down.
My pleasure. The yeah, anybody that
yeah,
watches this, please make sure you check out Anfield Road.
I appreciate a lot of the new people that have connected to me lately. I've had about 3 through your live stream that have connected to me.
Well, there's a lot of good people out here, and so
Yeah.
it makes it. Sometimes it can be hard getting in touch with smaller channels, but
Yeah.
it doesn't mean we shouldn't try. It's just
Yeah.
how it is. But I tell you what, hang on a minute. Let me in the live stream. We can chit chat for a little bit. If anybody comes in and watches this later, though, make sure y'all connect with Anfield.
Yep, it must be appreciated. I've got an awesome Christmas special coming out next week. I have got a live stream as well. That is for 10 p.m. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Update, as you've got
Okay.
it in the States.
That's going to be tomorrow morning.
Yeah, 10 a.m. your time Eastern.
Okay. Apparently, I want to make sure I'm not missing any of the chat. And it's still in there. I can still see it. Y'all have a good day, and make sure you check out Anfield's live stream tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time zone, and that's going to be 9 a.m. on Central, 8 a.m. Mountain, and 7 West Coast. All right.
Yeah.
Thank
you
y'all.
for having me.
Thank y'all for coming in.